Hey, fabulous clinicians, it's Jo here with another edition of This is Private Practice. So it's Tuesday, the 16th of May here in Australia. It's 5:38 p.m. and today has been a better day than yesterday. Have you ever noticed it as a clinician in private practice, you second guess yourself when you're not feeling so well in the morning? So I actually had a really bad bout of gastro during the night. And no, you don't need to know the ins and outs of that. But I woke up this morning and everything in me was, I can't be sick. I've got so much to do. I can't be sick. I've got so much to do. Now, fortunately, I was able to get up and meet my team and do the things that needed to be done. But wow, we really put ourselves under a lot of pressure. I was wondering if I had been employed in another role with another organization, whether I would have pushed myself quite so hard. So I think a lot of us in private practice who are the leaders in our business need to understand that we actually put ourselves under a lot of pressure. And maybe when we're sick, we should just be okay with the fact that we are human beings and we get sick. That being said, my energy's been good today. I haven't been unwell with gastro. One of my poor darling staff members, though, has a horrible flu. She went home after lunchtime today after commuting for an hour to get here. That's horrible. But I wanted to put her in a germ-proof bubble because I don't want what she's got. Managing team can become quite, there's so many bits and pieces that you've got to take care of, right? And having sick team members in a space with healthy team members, you're like, I don't want all of you going home with the flu. That's kind of horrible. So what else did I do today? Well, fortunately, today was a high coaching day. So I got to do a coaching session with one of my Accelerate Your Practice clients out of the US, which was awesome. She's amazing. We have fun, but we get stuff done. And she's a real strong implementer. And that's why she's made massive gains in her business. So that's always rewarding. And then I got to review some resumes of some staff she's recruiting. And we do recruitment a little differently here at Accelerate Your Practice. So there are a few extra bits and pieces that we had to get involved there as well. I did proofread another report today. Funnily enough, the ones that I proofread yesterday, 2 of the 3, I forgot to send the attachments back. So, whoops, maybe we should think about what we're doing before we just rush off to the next thing. I then got to meet 2 lovely clinicians in private practice who are exciting and working with quite challenging client groups, but doing it incredibly well. Talking to them about how I might be able to help them build their practices, and got to speak into pricing and positioning, and if you don't want to market yourself online, what other choices have you got, and are there alternatives to blogging, and how to get rid of comparisonitis, and just helping them get really clear about who they are, who they serve, and why on earth it is they do what they do. So I love those conversations. They're always incredibly uplifting for me. As always, I got to play in my email inbox because that seems to be never ending, and noticed that there was this amazing gentleman from Iran who's an occupational therapist who has been reading my How to Find Freedom in Your Private Practice guide, and it's totally opened his eyes to how to be a clinician in private practice in Iran. Have you ever stopped to think about the implications and the ripple effects that we have just with things like a guide from our website, imagine being able to change a country like Iran, just one person at a time. That just boggles my mind. And I find myself encouraging other therapists and clinicians, especially those who work with relationships and families, saying if you change one unhelpful, unhealthy, sad, abusive relationship into something that's positive and empowering, then you've changed a family. And when you can change a family, you can change a community. And when you change a community, you can change a city. When you change a city, you can change a state. When you change a state, you impact a nation. And it really got me thinking today how much I encourage others with those words, but I was really encouraged myself going, wow, is that some of the contribution that I get to make on this planet? So that was kind of fulfilling and exciting, and it almost feels naughty or wrong to want to talk about it because, is it a tall poppy? Am I making myself out to be better than I am? Well, I don't think I'm hurting anyone, and I really just want to share the message of why private practice is the answer to chronic healthcare shortages. But that's awesome, and I'm excited by that. And last but not least, The journey with the Australian telecommunication service providers has continued, but there's no wine today. There's water in here. I assure you it's just water. 90 minutes the phone call went for today, and we think we have a resolution. And I've been able to purchase even more mobile data than was promised for even less, because I blew up at the gentleman yesterday, so much so that I thought that he wouldn't take my calls today. I got cranky. But after yesterday, if we didn't get resolution today, then it was off to the Telecommunication Ombudsman's office, which sounds a whole lot of bureaucratic nonsense that I didn't want to be a part of. But this is private practice. Private practice is managing sick team members. Private practice is managing a variety of tasks. Private practice is meaning you're not going to get all the tasks completed on your to-do list today. Private practice means taking responsibility for the financial decisions in your business and getting the services that you need. And at times, private practice means standing up for what you know is right and being firm in that belief and not letting a behemoth like Telstra bully you or knock you around. So today has been a good day. Day 2 of This is Private Practice. Looking forward to seeing what tomorrow shall bring.